Hello. All right, I'm gonna do a full moon reading. All right, get those cards shuffled, and I'm just gonna see what wants to come out. Oh, almost dropped the whole thing. Oh shit. Okay, well those ones ended up on the floor, but they're facing. What do we have? Got the Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Tower reversed. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing our first new moon eclipse. First tarot reading on the new moon eclipse. And so, all right. I guess I'll go with these three to start things off. Seven of Swords. Okay, well, we've something going on we're not sharing. Could be you or someone else. He's looking a little suspicious. Sneaking away with the swords. They're not... There's no one coming after him, except for there's what look like some security cameras or eyes. So, Seven of Swords. So, something deceptive. Five of Pentacles reversed. Has someone come into some sudden money? Someone been struggling? Or they feel like they've been struggling, discouraged? Perhaps that's starting to pay off for you? Okay, well, so the Five of Pentacles in this, I'll just show it to you upright, but we've got two like beggars here, but just beyond the fence is, I don't know if you can see it in this light, but just beyond the fence is a, a paradise, and so upright it's like not seeing the riches that are all around you, but reversed is perhaps the opposite of that would be beginning to see the fullness that you have, what resources are available. Okay, and the Tower, but reversed. So sudden change or disaster, depending on your mindset. In this image, it's being struck by lightning. There's also a asteroid or comet, and it is on fire. So there's a lot going on in this picture. But if you look deep, right there, and there's eyes in it. So that tells me that there's some deeper knowledge and wisdom in the disruption. It's a divine disruption. The Tower is usually, when reversed, I always take it as it was going to happen. The tower was going to fall, but you tried to delay it. Definitely got some difficult cards here. We can clarify them a little after, because I mean, I guess this could be for me, but since I'm reading for collective, maybe I'm reading for myself. I'm part of the collective. Let's see, what does it say about the Tower reverse? I think it's like delaying the destruction, prolonging the inevitable. Let's see. Okay, so you want the change. You want something big to happen, but you're afraid that you can't handle it, that the change is too great. But the desire is there. Why do they have to keep falling on the floor? Okay, we've got the Lovers. Oof. I think I just wanted one more. I know I didn't say that, but I wanted one more to level this out. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Oh, didn't read you the Lovers. Well, the Lovers. It's a choice card. The obvious interpretation is love, exchanging energies, pleasure, choose love over fear, as somebody said. The Hanged Man reversed and the Princess of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. Oh. It's absolutely boggling me. So, the Hanged Man, a change of perspective, being forced to wait. I always think of it as being hung upside down. It's involuntary. But when it's reversed, it's breaking free from the stagnation. Yeah. Maybe this is for me. What it's bringing for me is you've had the change in insight. You see something, or the change in perspective. You have the insight, and now you have to act on it. Princess of Cups, but reversed. Oof. So let's see. She's not nude. I guess I can show her to you. But can you see? She's got a bandage over her eyes and bandages on her wrists. But she's a visionary. She's an artist. So it's experiencing devastation, visions of heartbreak. Let's see. Devastation and heartbreak is experienced when you see the ugliness of life, the sheer ignorance and self-destruction in humanity, yet without the capacity to transform. Stuck in an uninspiring world, surrounded by mediocrity, you walk through this gray world and become lost, losing your sensitivity and sense of wonder. Oh. Yeah, I think it's the Seven of Swords is like feeling theft or being stolen from. Princess of Cups reversed, or Page of Cups. It's giving me like innocence being stolen. Let's see. Like, and nurse your wounds. Creativity is a worthy ally. And the Hangman reverse was saying something about turning within. Almost like he's hung there long enough that he's getting restless, trying to get release, and it's not working, being literally forced to take a sabbatical on action. Maybe if I turn my chair this way. Woo. Okay, clarifying Five of Pentacles. I've got the Sun and Six of Swords reversed. Okay, I just want to say I will get better because I read for myself and I don't talk to myself while I do it. So I was going to clarify the Five of Pentacles reversed. So we have the Sun. Beautiful. She's like a goddess of some kind, I think. She's got like 8 arms, but just vibrant life, opportunity. I think that's what they say in this deck is like golden opportunity. So yeah, the Sun. See, things are lightening up. So in the Five of Pentacles here, reversed, we feel doubt and lack, real or imagined. We're feeling concern. The Sun comes out and says, you're really all right. We're going to warm you up. The traditional Five of Pentacles is like the people in the snow, you know, all hunched over, and they're walking right by a church, but it's like, go inside the church and you'll warm up. So the Sun is here to say, the sun is coming to shine on you so that your feelings are no longer frozen. Six of Swords reverse. So what does that mean when it's reversed though? Clinging to false belief, going in circles, constantly needing to be rescued. Oh, I see. Okay. So maybe it's kind of a teach a man to fish scenario where if you're feeling out in the cold, feeling like you're in lack, the sun shines on you and everything's fine because the sun is most prevalent in the summer now. But the Six of Swords in reverse, so instead of walking away to, greener pastures, you're kind of stuck in the place that you're at. You're being called to kind of make it work, it seems. Make it work, build resilience. Clinging to false beliefs. Trying to jump straight into a new phase of life without gaining any insight or wisdom. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, the reverse cards. Oop. clarifying the Tower, we have the Five of Swords. Oof. Okay. Well, conflict, battling. Someone here is about to deliver the death blow. He looks like he's already a ghost, too. So, this talks about the struggle, win at any cost. So, perhaps a struggle that you were avoiding the Tower. Even in reverse, you're not able. So maybe it's a little bit of wherever you go, there you are. So the things that you find difficult are going to appear wherever you are taking yourself. Clarify the Lovers. The Two of Cups. Well, that's just so bright. I want one more though for clarify the Lovers. Six of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands. And I think I'll take this one. Oh. Six of Pentacles. Reversed. You got 3 6s here. Interesting. You know, it's funny because I wanted to pull one more clarifier for the Tower reversed. So that's going to be upright, Six of Wands. Going back. Again, I keep forgetting to say what I'm thinking. You guys can't read my mind? I mean, we just met. Six of Wands. I lead through example. Yeah, this one was like there's like the noble warrior. There's people on the sides. Can't tell if they're dying or dead, or they look like they're raising their hands in, to like save me. So he's kind of the hero. It just kind of you're being called on to maintain the what's the word? The status that you've developed. Your position. Thank you. So, leadership. He's a hero, a leader. I lead through example. A card of success. Perfect opportunity to celebrate what you have already achieved. Yes, okay. Six of Wands suggests you are being invited to step forward into a position of leadership in your work or social life. Good leadership is about moving towards a shared vision, which preferably symbolizes the most promising of human virtues. Great leaders create an exciting, energizing, and optimistic environment, coaching and affirming their teammates while being honest, accountable, compassionate, and ultimately decisive. Ooh, okay. They are not afraid to take the brunt of criticism and are able to offer encouraging feedback, fine-tuning a pathway to success. Interesting. So maybe you don't want to be in a leadership role, but you keep finding yourself in one anyway. And you're finding yourself struggling there, or struggling not to be there. And you finally just decided that you have to accept this is you stepping into your power. I must win at any cost. Okay. So, Two of Cups. I always think of it as like lover's energy, but in the minor arcana. These two are meditating. I merge with the beloved. Radiating the pure essence of love. Interesting. So it seems like the brighter, softer energy in the reading at the end is the lovers. It's calling you to choose love. And the Two of Cups is clarifying it to say that when we mingle with others, we take on some of their energy and they take on ours. And so the other cards, especially right before, is sort of reminding you not to give up. Working towards who you want to be, being a better leader. Even relationships have a leader. You can both fill that role and lead the relationship into the territory that you want it in. And for me, it's almost a reminding that, well, you're not in lack. There is somebody who is connected to you at the core. This is, because while the lovers seems very physical, they are, well, I can't show you this image, but they are naked, and there's honey and bees, and there's a lot of, it's very provocative. The Two of Cups is more reserved in that they appear to be meditating together, signifying the deeper soul connection that comes with love. True love is more than just a merging of bodies, it's a merging of souls. So, I don't know who needed to hear that, but you are connected to someone, and it is more than skin deep. So. And the Six of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. This is more pentacle energy, but reversed. I have more than enough in the upright. Reversed. Misdirected resources. Okay. Financial aid that encourages corruption or dependency. Oh my gosh. The old Chinese proverb, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish and you give him an occupation that will feed him for a lifetime. Okay, I'm pretty sure I quoted that earlier. So what I'm getting is misdirected resources, but it's clarifying the lovers. So I don't know, what this is bringing up for me is like you meet someone that you really like, but you're still kind of feeling it out, and they have an interest that you wish you did, and you can imagine yourself doing with them, so you buy gear to do the thing that you don't do, but they do, but like you're trying to build a connection with this person with the, by buying a thing, a material object that you imagine will bring you closer to them. But it's not. I mean, it's like buying gym clothes, but not going to the gym. Oh, I need these yoga pants, so I'll do yoga, but it doesn't mean you're going to do the yoga. So I think this is more of a materialistic caution that you will quickly deplete yourself if you throw money at things that you don't need to. People who feel connected to you feel it, even if you don't do the same hobbies. Even if you don't do the hobbies together, even if you enjoy them separately. So I don't know, perhaps a summary of this is some things weren't fair, some things weren't right. You have a sense of being cautious. Your trust in other people and in the world had taken some hits, and it led you to a feeling of being unable to cope or unable to make it, and you're being given an opportunity. You will succeed, but it's going to require introspection. Every time that something repeats, especially if this is repeated, because I'm seeing some repeated patterns in this. Every time that something is repeated, I mean, not positive things, but when a negative pattern is repeated, instead of feeling like victimized by it, you can examine how that might have happened and what led to it, and learn from it. I think that's all I have for you tonight. Cheers, friends.